If you hate Barbarian Assault, you are in the right place. I'm calling your bluff. I don't think you hate this minigame because you can't hate what you don't know. And I don't mean you've never played it, mind you, I mean you don't know how to enjoy it. Allow me to introduce you to Barbarian Assault. There is one rule higher than all others in Barbarian Assault, which is thou shalt call on thy horn, saith the Lord. Don't even worry about who calls for who. That's not important in 2022 because we have this handy UI. Just call for your team. Every 30 seconds, this label will change and flash white. Seriously, I don't know how you could miss it. You'll get into a rhythm with it, don't worry. If you don't call, you will not have fun. Attacker is the role I recommend starting out with as it's the simplest. It is your job to kill the Penance Fighters and Penance Rangers. Gear up in your best ranging gear. If you try to melee, you will not have fun. When the round starts, grab arrows from the dispenser. Now for the 3 rules of being an attacker. Rule number 1. Use the correct attack style. It changes every 30 seconds and you will have to switch arrows. If you use the wrong ammo, you will not have fun. Rule number 2. To get to the penance, do not run up the middle. Run to the west wall, around the western cannon, and then meet the first penance wave to the north. If you start the round by running anywhere else, you will not have fun. Rule number 3, do not, for any reason, cross this line before every penance fighter and ranger in your sight is dead. If one manages to pass this line, someone to the east is not having fun. Take care of all penance fighters and rangers west of this line before crossing over to kill any that got away. If you cross this line before then, you will not have fun. On wave 10, after you kill all of the penance fighters and rangers, take at most 8 shrooms. You will be handed Omega eggs from the healer, you will use the shrooms on the eggs, and you will pass them to the defender. You will then prepare to spam click the Omega egg button on the cannon. Being a collector is like being a CEO. You don't really do much, but you get to take all the credit. At the start of the round, call on your horn. Do not run up the middle. Run to the west around the western cannon or you will not have fun. When penance die, red, green, and blue eggs will drop on the floor. Pick up the correct color of egg as indicated by this label that changes every 30 seconds. If you pick up the wrong color of egg, you will not have fun. You get points for every egg you pick up, and lose points for every egg that you pick up at the wrong time. On wave 10, make sure that there are normal eggs loaded into the hopper before the queen shows up. This is so your teammates can access the egg menu to spam click. If you do not have normal eggs loaded into the hopper, you will not have fun. Pick up the yellow eggs that spawn around the queen and hand them to the healer. Stand at the hopper because the defender will soon be handing you all of those eggs back. Use the Omega eggs on the hopper one at a time so that your team can spam click to fire. Healing is by far the hardest job. It is your responsibility to poison these homeless snails and keep everyone else alive. At the start of the round, call on your horn and grab poisoned food from the dispenser. Quickly take a look at your teammates' hit points. If everyone on your team has more than 90 hit points, you might be able to forget about healing and just focus on killing the penance healers. Otherwise, fill your vial at the healing pool. Run to the northeast to catch the first wave of penance healers. Use the correct type of poison on a penance healer indicated by this label in the top right. If you use the wrong type of poison, you will lose points and not have fun. If you find yourself running on fumes, drink from the healing pool and keep going. It also cures poison and restores some run energy. If anyone on the team dies, you will not have fun. On wave 10, the collector will hand you yellow eggs that you have to dunk into this green liquid before handing them to the attacker. Run to the cannon and prepare to spam click the Omega egg button. Defender confuses everyone in the beginning, but once you get the hang of it, this role is probably the most chill. It is your job to ensure that no penance runners make it to the southern exit here. At the start of the round, call on your horn and grab bait from the dispenser. The objective is to get the runners to eat bait on a tile adjacent to the trap here. Activating the trap also damages it, meaning you will have to have logs and a hammer to repair it in case it breaks. Conveniently, logs can be found here and a hammer here. There are a million different ways to accomplish this, but the easiest is to stack bait like so. This roughly follows the path you will take from the dispenser to the trap, then to the logs, so it makes sense. The key is that here, here, and here, you should drop one of any food that isn't the current correct type, while here and here, you should drop the labeled amount of the correct type indicated where it's always indicated. Come on now. If a runner happens to escape, try your best to lead them back to the trap with a trail of bait. If they make it to the southern exit, the whole team loses points, so try to prevent that, but honestly, it's not a big deal. On wave 10, the attacker will hand you Omega eggs and you have to dunk them in a pool of lava before handing them back to the collector. After that, run to the cannon to get ready to spam quick the Omega egg button. Enjoying Barbarian Assault is all about minimizing pain. Crank some music, enjoy yourself, and for God's sakes, call on your horn. If you can't find good teammates, join the Discord. I'm always down for a game.